welcome to EIG Youth Talks. Our topic this week is non-formal learning for youth work and Erasmus Plus exchanges. And for that, I invited Stanislav Karmyšov from Active Youth Lithuania. Welcome.
Hello. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for inviting me. I would be more than glad to share my experience about Erasmus Plus youth exchanges.
Thank you. So your work, you have been working in the field of youth for many years, and you also started experiencing that field with an Erasmus Plus exchange actually 10 years ago, as I read. Is that correct?
Yes. It was in 2010. It was the first youth exchange I was taking part in. Before, it wasn't Erasmus Plus, it was Youth in Action program. So I was invited to participate in youth exchanges in Belarus, and it was something out of nowhere. I didn't knew nothing about it before, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. So it was my first experience with youth exchanges.
So how did you get into youth work actually?
So actually, I have been volunteering in different organizations here in Lithuania, and then I was invited to take part in the youth exchanges. And during the youth exchanges, there were like a lot of youth leaders. They saw that I'm pretty active during the activities, so they offered me to be a group leader for the next youth exchanges. And then during the other youth exchanges, I was invited to be a trainer assistant. And since then, my career in youth work started. So I started to learn more, to go to seminars, to get different certificates, to work with different topics. And then I become a part of one organization, and I was started to work as a youth worker there.
So you seem enthusiastic about Erasmus Plus, and you can you maybe say, what do you like about youth work actually?
My favorite favorite thing in the youth work, that it's this work, it's never the same. So you're not going to have any routine happening in your life, because you're every time you work with different groups of people. You work with different topics, you learn different things, because as you have different people, you will have a different final result, even though you're going to do the same task. So this is what I like the most. It's never the same.
So for the participants of Erasmus Plus projects, from your point of view, what are the benefits of such projects?
So I think that the biggest benefit is to learning new culture and improving language skills. So multilingualism is one of the things you can work on, because you will definitely learn few words from another language, and as well you will improve your English language skills. So and then as well you will be traveling, you will be meeting new people. You will be getting friends for life, and who knows, maybe you can meet the love of your life during the Erasmus.
Sorry, I was out for a minute. You said that maybe you can meet the love of your life in an Erasmus Plus exchange. Who knows?
Yes. This is because there are like so many Erasmus families around in Europe here. So You never know, but as I mentioned, the most important is language and meeting new culture and meeting new friends.
And also Erasmus Plus projects, they mostly have some kind of educational component, which is based on non-formal learning. Can you maybe explain what is the difference between non-formal and formal learning?
Yeah, so informal, the biggest way to understand formal and non-formal education, then informal education, we are getting notes, we're getting evaluation from the teachers or from the university, we're getting the grade and so on. And in non-formal education, you are the one who is evaluating your learning outcomes. So because we are different people, and when we're doing the same task, we may learn different things and we may understand different things. And non-formal education in mostly is based on developing your soft skills. So citizenship, teamwork, and so on. So it's not, and you are not getting this like kind of diploma. You're not getting diploma, you're getting the youth pass. And as I mentioned, you are evaluating your learning outcomes in the after the activity.
So non-formal education is more individualized and develops your soft skills. So, but do you think that non-formal education should replace formal education?
I don't think it should replace. I think more that it should be combined, because I remember that I had a 5 years gap between my bachelor degree and my master degree. In those 5 years, I had so many non-formal education activities. So for me, it was pretty hard to go back to formal education institution. And when I was doing my master, I understood that all the teachers and professors, they are trying to put you into some frames according to the formal rules they have. So it means when you're writing your master thesis, you should avoid your opinion and so on. And non-formal education, it's more about that you are not, no one is putting you into the frames. They're trying to keep you open-minded so you can develop your understanding, so you can express yourself in the way you feel that you should express like this. So this is, so I think it's really nice to combine those two different types of education.
I see. So as you said, they work well together, like with the formal education. But what do you think about the actual work life? How do people that don't have much access to formal education actually benefit from non-formal education? Is it useful for their work life, or does it just create a bubble in that you can learn in a more fun way? If I can ask.
No, yeah, actually, it gives a lot of benefits for your professional career as well. Because most of the companies nowadays, they really looking for the employees who has like really great social skills, who are diverse and can learn in multicultural environment, who are doing more than just work. So basically they volunteering and so on. So a lot of organizations, when they hire people, they take in consideration these things. And basically, if you participate in youth exchanges, so you will definitely be always surrounded by multicultural environment, because you are participating with young people from different countries. Then you are developing teamwork, because you are from different countries, but you have the same results. So you need to work together. You need to find a way to work together. And most of the youth exchanges, they're related to some social issues. So it means if you participate in this project, you care about the social issue and you would like to act to solve it. So it shows that you are volunteering and you are a social responsible person. So basically, those are the skills that now employees are looking for in the workers. So
I see, and people seem to see that possibilities too. Like there are a lot of projects going on. There are a lot of people applying and participating in such projects. And you already worked with a lot of young people, I guess. So I would like to ask you, the people that you were working with, what were their own, what were maybe the reasons why they participated in that project? What were their visions for their own lives and maybe also for their communities?
So yeah, as you mentioned, I have been facilitating many different projects in many different countries, working with people from different countries, from different cultural backgrounds, and so on. And it always different, but I remember like few extraordinary cases when there was like one Lithuanian who was so against Russians because of the conflict in the past we had. And we invited, as organization, we invited him to go for youth exchange to Russia. And after he understood that there is nothing wrong in Russia or having friends from Russia, that you don't need to put any labels on people when you meet them and so on. So as well, so many people, they go to youth exchanges with the idea that it's the best way to improve their language skills. So they will know that after the project, they will be forced, let's say, a bit forced to use English language all the time during the project. So they will be forced to learn more or to use it more. And after they will go to job interview, they're not going to be afraid to use the language. So basically, they are going to with having the vision that it will help to develop their skills. It will help to find a better job or to change the job or to choose the new career path. So this is mostly they're coming with this vision that it will be useful for their future career.
So it also it develops their, or it helps them develop their skills, but it also kind of can have an impact on the worldview of people, or on the view, or like how people see each other. That's really interesting.
Yes.
Thank you for that example.
Yes.
So
you're welcome.
Thank you. So we learned that it is not only like Erasmus Plus exchanges and non-formal learning are not only useful for soft skills, but also for reflecting upon the world that you live in. And also, as you are a youth worker yourself, but you started with an Erasmus Plus project, it also holds some possibilities to maybe be active in that or become active in that field, which is also very interesting, I think. Yeah, thank you so much. Is there anything you would like to add or to say?
I would like to say that actually, if you have any opportunity to go and participate in youth exchanges, you just need to do it. I mean, you're not going to lose anything, but you can gain a lot, so you can learn a lot. When I went first to my first youth exchanges, I didn't thought that in the end I will be a youth worker and the one who is organizing youth exchanges and leading them. But here we are after 10 years as a participant, as a trainer. Now I'm organizer of different youth exchanges.
Thank you. I think that's a good word for ending. Thank you so much for your time and telling us about your work. And
thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you for watching, and yeah, hope to see you again on another episode of EIG Youth Talks. Stanislav, I wish you a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.